I've been tracking ICP for a while, and lately this coin has been all over the place. You've got articles saying ICP ripped triple-digit gains in a week, derivatives open interest hit the highest level since 2022, and DeFi TVL jumped thanks to this whole AI and decentralized cloud narrative. LunarCrush even flagged that ICP posts hit the highest level in 3 months. What's up, guys? Mooney here, and today you're listening to Money Talks. If you're new here, ICP is a layer 1 that wants to be a decentralized version of the cloud. Think AWS or Google Cloud, but built on a blockchain. The idea is dApps and even full web services run directly on the network, and now they're pushing hard into AI integrations and direct connections to Bitcoin and Ethereum. As a crypto nerd and AI practitioner, I basically forced ChatGPT Pro to take this seriously. When we plug in all the data, the 30-day outlook leans more bullish than bearish, but it's nowhere near a guaranteed moon mission. There's a path where ICP moves up pretty nicely, and a path where the market just rug pulls all the late FOMO. In this video, I'll walk you through the short version: charts, on-chain, fundamentals, and then a clean, probabilistic forecast for the next 30 days, so don't skip ahead. Technically, the daily chart still looks tired. Prices hanging below the 20-day EMA, failing to reclaim that line. For beginners, that EMA is basically the last 20 days average. If candles live under it, short-term trend is still tilted down. On the 4-hour chart, you can see it even clearer. Support sits around $430-440, with key resistance near $5-520. Structure is lower highs, MACD is red, RSI weak. Classic, flush out whoever FOMO'd the pump. As long as that support holds and price slowly fights back above the 20-50 EMA, the 30-day bullish scenario stays in play. If it nukes through support, we know which branch of the tree we're on. On the derivative side, ICP is not some illiquid microcap. We're talking hundreds of millions in daily futures volume and around 180 million plus in open interest, recently hitting levels we haven't seen since 2022. That tells you there's real money betting on this thing. We already had one big long side flush. Right now we're in the cleanup phase. Social sentiment is still pretty hot. LunarCrush and other trackers show ICP spiking in posts and interactions. Thousands of engaged posts and millions of interactions over a few days. But zoom out, the global crypto fear and greed index is stuck in extreme fear, so ICP's hype is surfing on top of a shaky macro tide. Fundamentally, this is where ChatGPT Pro gives ICP a decent score. The project is pushing the decentralized cloud and AI angle, rolling out chain fusion for direct BTC and ETH connectivity, reporting rising DeFi TVL and dev activity, and positioning itself as infra for enterprises and AI-driven apps. The catch: TVL numbers differ a lot between sources, and the ecosystem is still way smaller than Ethereum or Solana. So the structure looks promising, but it's not proven at meta scale yet. Let's talk about the stuff everyone likes to ignore. First, this is the coin that just came off a crazy bump. High open interest plus extreme fear macro equals perfect setup for a second round of long liquidation if things go wrong. Second, ICP is heavily tied to the AI and L1 narratives. That's awesome on the way up, but brutal when regulators, ETF flows, or tech headlines flipped risk off. Third, anytime key metrics like TVL don't line up across data providers, that's your cue to be extra skeptical about overly bullish claims. Now, the 30-day outlook from ChatGPT Pro using a reference price around $4.63. Bullish scenario, approximately 60%. The highest probability path is a moderately bullish one. Using ATR-based ranges, the upside target cluster sits around $6.35, roughly plus 37% from here. If ICP can reclaim those daily EMAs, break into the $6 zone, and keep the AI and decentralized cloud story alive. Sideways scenario, approximately 20%. Next, price just chops in a wide band. Think roughly between support in the low 4s and resistance near $6, while leverage bleeds out and BTC meanders. Bearish scenario, approximately 20%. Finally, there's still a real chance we visit around $3.34, about minus 28% lower if that $4.30-ish support breaks along with another leg of macro fear and long liquidations. For this 30-day window, the model's confidence sits around 4 out of 5, so there's a solid amount of data behind it, but still plenty of room for surprises from macro, regulation, or project-specific risks. Personally, I'd say the arrow points slightly up, but markets love to clown us exactly when we think we figured it out. This is not financial, investment, trading, or any other kind of professional advice. It's just a structured breakdown of what ChatGPT Pro sees right now. Do your own research. Now, I want to hear from you. Out of those 3 paths, where do you think ICP actually lands in the next 30 days? Drop your take in the comments, and let's come back a few weeks from now to see who nailed it and who fell for their own bias. If you want more content where I push ChatGPT Pro to give no BS, data-driven crypto breakdowns, and then translate it into normal human language, hit subscribe, smash that like button, and share this with a friend who's tired of reading low-effort hopium threads. I'll keep using ChatGPT Pro so you don't have to dig through dozens of articles alone. See you in the next episode of Money Talks.